Hi guys, how you doing? This is my first video for 2017, is that what year it is? So for the first lesson of the term, we're going to learn how to make an animated GIF using Photoshop. And as a bit of inspiration, I found this picture of a rainbow cake, which I would love to cook, which I can't cook. So I've decided instead I'm going to edit it on Photoshop, which is much easier. So and what you can do is find, your challenge for today, I'll get you to find a picture of some food and then make an animated GIF to go with it. So just so you know how I've got this up, in order to get my image, I actually just got it from Google and saved it on my desktop. And then I went File, Open, and on my USB, I've saved it in there and called it Rainbow Cake, and then opened it up that way. And there it is. So what I'm going to do is, down the bottom here, I'm going to make I'll just move that picture. I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to go to here and click on T for text. And when my text comes up, layer. Oh, there we go. I'm going to change my font size to something quite large. So I reckon about 300 should do the trick. And I'm going to click somewhere in the middle, and hopefully a little cursor comes up, and I'm going to write the word cake. Now that is obviously too big. So I'm going to go delete, delete, and I'm going to change my text to say 200 there, and I'll write it again. Just move it down. Still too big. There's different ways you can change the sizes. How I'm doing it. I'm going to change it to 100, and hopefully we should be on a winner. And I wrote the word cake. And I'm going to sit it right in the middle. You know what? I might even make it just a little bit smaller, so I'll change it to 80. And then it will fit perfectly in the middle of my cake. Now, I've come up with this idea. I want my letters to kind of flash in rainbow colours because I've got this rainbow theme going on. Now, just firstly, I'm going to change the width of my text because my text is a little bit squished together, so I might just spread them out so they're not touching so close. There we go. Now the letters aren't touching each other. So now that I'm happy with my lettering, I'm then going to come over here to my layer. I'm going to right click, and you can see here the layer T has changed to cake. I'm going to right click and go rasterize type. There we go. And now what happens is I can't actually edit the size anymore. It's all pretty much locked in place. So that's fine. And then what I want to do is I really want a outline lettering because you can see where the orange is, it's kind of losing it. So I'm going to go FX and go stroke. And this should give me an option to create an outline. So I'm going to make a dark outline around my cake. And I'll just decide how thick I want it. Not too thick. I'm going to go nice and thin, yep. And then press OK. I wouldn't mind a bit of a shadow, so I'm going to go FX again. And then I'm going to go drop shadow. And when it comes up, I'll just push this to the side. I'm going to change the distance, and that should give me a cute little drop shadow. Am I happy with that? Might make the distance a bit about there. So it's important to make something that looks funky because we're not here just to do editing, we're here to make funky looking things using an image. So far, we've shown how to use an image from Google and text. Now the next thing I want to do is start adding colours. So I've got my letter, the word cake, so I'm going to right click again and then go duplicate layer, and it says cake copy, and I'm going to call it cake copy red and say OK. And then I'm going to get my colour down here, and I'm actually going to change it to, I'm going to go like a pinky red. And then I'm going to get my paint bucket, which I'm sure you've all used 100 times. And I'm going to paint the letters in. this, well, actually, do you know what? I might right click. I'm going to rename that. Where's rename, please? Oh, not there. Hang on, let's try it again. Oh, double click on it. I'm gonna call it cake pink. So I now have a red one and a pink one. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go right click, duplicate layer, and we'll call this one cake. What's next after pink is purple. I'm following the rainbow pattern, and then we're going to go over to the color here, and I'm going to make it a purpley sort of color. Get my paint bucket, which is already selected, and I'm going to color it in purple. Excellent. I'm going to right click, duplicate layer, and then next, and you can actually see purple, after purple comes blue on my rainbow, and then I'm going to come here, slide it down, we'll go with a blue color. This is a bit of an art lesson as well on the rainbow. Got a rainbow theme to go with my rainbow cake. Beautiful. Right click, duplicate layer. Rainbow, what comes after blue is green. Excellent. Okay. And then down here, change the color again. Green. Beautiful lime green. And we're going to click. Excellent. And then we're going to go duplicate layer again. And after green, we have yellow. And I'm going to change my green to a yellow color. Now you can see here I've got lots of layers happening. I'm going to change that one to yellow. And then I'm going to go duplicate layer. And this should be my last one. And we're going to use orange. And over here again. Let's get a nice warm sort of orange and paint that one in. Okay, so if we look on here, I've got this reddy colour, a pink, a purple, all the way up to orange. Okay, so it's a bit tricky, but you'll get your head around it. Now that I've got all these different colours, what I want to do is use this timeline function down here. Now, if you haven't got this up on your screen, you want to go Window, and then come down here to Timeline and click on that. Mine's ticked already, so it's already up. See if I take it away, the whole bar goes away. Come back, Window, Timeline, and it brings it up. Then you're going to have a button here, excuse me, I'm just scratching my nose, a button here that says Create Frame Animation. So I'm going to click on that one, and you'll see it comes up. So this is the beginning of my basically animation frame, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to start with the orange, and I'm going to change my slide to play for 0.2 seconds, okay? And then I'm going to come over here and click New Layer. Now it's repeating it, but I'm going to click on the little eye, which will make this layer go away, and you'll see here the yellow appears. And then I'm going to click New Layer again, and I'm going to click on that one, and the green appears. New Layer again, click on that one, and the blue appears. New Layer. So every time I click the eye, it's actually, what it means is if the eye isn't there, you can't see the layer, so it's actually disappearing. And then I'm going to go New Layer in my, now this is my frame, this is my Photoshop image, but this is my animation. So I'm going to take away the pink, so I'm actually taking away that image. Press New Layer again, come back over here, click that one, and then we've got the orange, and I think that's actually it. So that's pretty much it. And then if I press play, it'll go between the different colours. Now, it's only played once, and I want to play it more than once. So I'm going to click down here where it says once, and I want to play it, say, 3 times over. So if I press play, it should run through the scenes 3 times. Let's play it again. It's not bad. And that's pretty much it. So it's a very simple concept, but I've made a rainbow cake. Basically, I can't bake, but I can use Photoshop. So what else do you really need? I made a rainbow cake. If anybody asks, I made a rainbow cake. So to finish up, we're going to save this. So first thing you want to do is, I'll just move my little picture again. I go Save Changes to Rainbow Cake, and I'm going to save it. Saving it as a JPEG, no. I'm actually going to save it as a PSD. Now, PSD means a Photoshop document, and that means you can go back and edit it at another time. So we'll save it as a Photoshop document. Do I want to? Yes, because I'd already saved it earlier. Now, I want to save it as a GIF, as something. I think it's, my computer's just frozen. Where'd you go? Oh, that's weird. I think it closed. That's alright, I'll bring it back up again. That's alright, because I'd saved it. See, if I hadn't saved it, it might have been flipping out a little bit. So then we'll go File, and we're going to go Save for Web. So this is so that you can save it and email it to people as like spam. So Save for Web, and then we'll see what happens. You're going to come up with this screen. Now, you can see here that the image is not fitting in the box. So in order to get it to fit in the box, I'm just going to bring the quality down a bit. We'll go to 66%, and now it fits. So you imagine this is going to be your computer screen, and I want it to fit inside the screen. So you really need to do that. And then everything else should be fine, and you press Save. And I'm going to put it in, I'm going to go to my USB, and we'll call it Rainbow Cake, HTML images. Okay, so this is what it should look like, and we'll go Save. So that should work. And then we should be able to go to Images, and then I can go to my USB. And if I go to the most recent one, this way it'll come up on Windows Explorer, the old school. It should start playing. There we go. So I wonder if I can email this to someone as like spam. Let's try that. So I'm going to open up my email.